Google just launched Gemma 3, its most powerful open source AI to date with image capabilities. So I'm going to show you what makes this model different and special and how it beats other AI models. Let's check it out. Introducing Gemma 3, the most capable model you can run on a single GPU or TPU. So if you're interested in open sourced LLMs that you can run on your computer, this is pretty fascinating. And the number one question that you might have is, how big is it? That's basically the capabilities of some of these models. If they are smaller, they can run on smaller things like mobiles or laptops and things like that. Well, take a look at this. As you can see on the chatbot ELO score, not only can you see that it's crushing the competition, but is only 27 billion parameters big. When you see in comparison, you see this one dot here is a lot less than all these dots with the DeepSeek V3 that is 671 and DeepSeek R1, which is 671 billion parameters as well, that many people can't actually run on their computer, which makes it good, but obviously not great. When I'm downloading an LLM, when I use LM Studio, for example, I don't have a beefy computer, but I still want to use LLMs offline. So I'm actually the perfect customer for this exact model, but it gets even better. Let's take a quick look here. Today, we're introducing Gemma 3, a collection of lightweight, state-of-the-art open models built from the same research technology that powers our Gemini 2.0 models. And these have been praised quite well. I have tested them out as well. Some of my AI friends actually swears by Gemini. So they're actually really good. Now, these are designed to run fast directly on devices from phones and laptops to workstations. And I love that they are calling this part of expanding the Gemmaverse. Hey, by the way, if you like this video, click on subscribe. Also check out the full video over on our podcast channel. You can find that in the link in the description. Now, let's get back to it. As well as a 128,000 token context window, which is quite standard now. It's a very long context window, so it's not going to miss much. Then they have function calling as well. Very important if you want structure in your output, like JSON, for example. And it also has very high quality performance, even with the quantized models as well. From the chatbot arena ELO score, you can see Gemma 3 obviously being at the second spot here, with DeepSeek R1 at the first spot. And it's important to mention that it has included reasoning in this model, so it's competing really well on this score. And if you don't know, this is actually a user preference arena, so it's not like benchmarks with questions that don't really make sense, right? Obviously, Google is big on safety, but they also have image and the image safety, I guess. And one of the images that I found here was actually pretty good. As you can see, this is the Imagen 3 model that outputs this image here. A beautiful sky in the background with shooting stars, the light tower that is not lighting down on the water, but actually up in the sky for the airplanes, but a beautiful photo nonetheless. Here as well, doing really well at a 3D rendered game world. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to be one of the best, newest image models that we've seen yet, competing with Flux, and obviously that it's inside of Google, and all of these models are available. Let me show you right now, ready to integrate with the tools you already use. You can pause the video here and check out everywhere that you can go. You see that this is available for instant exploration with Google AI Studio, of course. They also have a Google Gen AI SDK. You can customize and build with Hugging Face, Solama, or Kaggle, and of course, deploy and scale with Cloud here. And here is how it looks on Google AI Studio. And if I type how tall is the Eiffel Tower, you see the model Gemma 327B, and it's writing just like this. If you want to use the image generation tools, it's inside of Gemini, or you can try in Image FX if you're in the US. The coolest thing is obviously it being open source. You can go to Hugging Face. You can get even smaller models like 1 billion parameter, 4, 12, and 27 with different varying lengths. Yeah, download them. Then you can upload it to LM Studio to use it completely offline and no data leaks, private and secure. Hey, so if you loved this clip, we actually have a full-length podcast that you can check out in the link in the description down below. A lot more to cover. All right, see you there.